All right, welcome back, everybody. ASAP Grim here, and this is the continuation of my first journey compendium for Elden Ring. I am this chronicle is covering the Consecrated Snowfields, and I'm playing as Fia's Blood Assassin, going for the Duskborn ending. We are a Dagger Arcane Bleed build, and we are going to leave that loot alone right now because Fight and Cowboy left it alone. I'm following his walkthrough guide. We have a Wyrm to kill, so first we have to kill the squid again that's outside here. Maybe not. Okay, I guess not. So just to kind of explain, we're towards the end of his video, and we have the Wyrm to kill and this cave to do. Depending on how long it takes me, how many tries it takes me to kill this Magma Wyrm, is going to dictate whether or how much we get into the next video. So Wyrm first, then cave, and then we'll see what happens after that. Let's see, I loaded up Tish already. I just got done recording the last episode that you saw just a few hours ago, and then I went and watched Green Lantern. I'd never seen it before, so it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Can't always say that about superhero movies, but that one was entertaining. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. So I'm going to have to learn his moveset. Might be better to not lock him up, like the same way that I fight dragons. I don't lock them up. Oh, really? He got me? Look at how much life is taken from him by Tish's debuff. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Is it the black bar or the gray bar? I don't know, but I felt like that was a wasted opportunity. We had him down a lot. I'm not even quite sure what I got hit by. I was looking at that health bar, so I don't know if I ended up standing in fire or what. Ah, now we have to fight. Okay. I think she just healed by consuming an appendage there. I'm not for sure. I didn't watch that health bar, but you know, that golden flash makes me think holy. Also, I forgot to take my flask on this last try, so we're gonna make sure that we do that this time around. We've got a new flask now that should scale my damage up with the successive attacks. Well, I don't want to target. Okay. Let him rampage. I want to get out of dodge. Golly, having a hard time finding a point that I can attack, really. Yeah, it's that magma really hits hard. I cannot afford to stand in that magma for even a second. I don't think. I have to avoid it at all costs. And I just realized I haven't been recovering my runes, so I don't know how many runes I lost, but oh well. Runes are pretty easy to come by right now. And I think I'll depend on the recovery here in my flask to make up that health. Okay, let's see if we can let Tish grab aggro, because that last fight, part of what undid me was I was running for my life and not able to do DPS. This thing was just constantly on me. Ah, darn it, I had the roll going, but he hit me first. I don't really want to be by this rock. I feel like that's a point that I could get trapped. He's standing in that magma. I'm going to let that die down. Tish is done. Oh boy. Okay, let's get away. Oh, that looks scary. Oh, I timed that roll all wrong. Oh man, what a heavy foot stomp. I think I was at full health, guys. Huh. Alright, sorry about the sniff there. Normally I mute mic for that. Let's try this. Just for funsies. Darn it. I keep rolling into the tentacle. So I took a beating there. I better go ahead and pop a health potion. It's rare that the fight lasts long enough for all 12 to be used. Okay, Tish has aggro. I'm not worried about runes. Uh-oh. Dang it, there's just not really anywhere to go when he does that. Look at all this magma around me. Okay. Okay, that was Tish. boy. Yeah, I almost had that roll. Dang it. Got him. Yeah, daggers probably would have been better, but I do like the pole blade. So we get the dragon heart there. We can go ahead and recover whatever amount of runes we got here, 4,000 something. We'll go up and get these butterflies, and then we're going to go back to that grace site. I'm going to put you on pause, and I'm going to find out what we do when it comes to the cave, because I haven't seen that yet. Well, the only part that I've seen is the floor of the cave, which is actually pretty cool. It's see-through. It's frozen. It's a frozen river, I think. And you can see through it. I see some loot over there that I want to try and grab. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. That's right. He does grab this after the fight, so I'm glad that I saw that. Because I wasn't going to check that video again. I would have missed this. That's the main thing that you want. Okay, so we'll head back to the gray side. I'll show you the frozen river that I'm talking about that you can look down through because it's all clear. I think it's really neat looking. There's some kind of glowing red stuff down there. Let's switch back to daggers. Yeah, see. Oh, they're jellyfish. So we'll probably wind up down there at some point in time, I would imagine. But I think that's kind of a eerily beautiful scene. I wanted to kind of show that off. Okay, well, I'm sure we're about to grab the loot there, but well, you know what? Let's do this, because I do want to rest. Huh, I can't. There's a campfire right there, man. Why can't I get to it? Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this off. No, it won't let me. Yeah, darn it. I messed up here. Can I climb the devil's back here? this dragon? Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. I want to replenish everything. Oh, looks like we have 189,000 runes, so I believe I can level up again. Yes, I can. 59 of 60. Looking real good on health. 1887. Okay. Still got 38,000 runes on top of that. Alright, guys, stand by. Alright, guys. So we are going to grab this piece of loot. And we're going to clear the room to the left. First, I'm going to bring out Eleanor's pole blade. We're going to go ahead and put the lantern on. Because this room has a number of enemies that I'll aggro at once, and pole blades are nice for that. Okay, now I'll switch back to daggers. Dang it. Yay us. Okay, that was a little bit frantic on my part, but I got the rolls off on time. Where do we go? Here it is. Freezing grease. And now we're going to head off this way, but that's where I paused it, so I'll be right back. Okay, well, to be honest, because of the nature of how the cave goes and his movement and stuff, I got spun around pretty bad, but I think for the section that I watched, we just will follow the natural flow, and we'll end up traveling the same path. Oh wait, I'm back. This is the beginning. Okay, so I went left first. Okay, so the only other place I can go is this room here. This is to the right now. Dang, I still... dodged 3 times and still got hit. Alright, well, with those guys down, we continue on. I think I'm going to equip my Blessed Dew Charm to passively regen over time. Okay, so we'll push this way now. We should come across plenty of Miquella's lilies. Okay, I had to pause mic, or mute mic for a second. There we go. Let's see, how did he get up here? Aha. Hero's Rune. I don't know if that's saying class 2 or that we got 2 of them. I would think that Hero's Rune is the name of the class. Beat him to the punch. Okay. This is where I paused it. We entered from there. Okay, so stand by right here. Okay. So we gotta clear, this is like a giant room, and we need to clear, there's like 3 guys down here, and a little bit of loot, and then we'll be going back. Ah, okay. Okay, archery guy, where are you? You're around the corner, it sounds like, yes. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I believe that's everything. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna go back now. The way that we came. I sure have enjoyed this game. It's at this point in time I've played it so much. And I don't get it twisted, I haven't progressed as far as hardly any of you. That's kind of how I am with games. A lot of times I play at them, I restart a lot, but I have played the game a lot now. And so it's, I've played it long enough that it's at that point of nostalgia, you know? The game feels familiar. I get in here, and it's kind of like slipping on a warm jacket during winter. I'm going to jump across here, and then that brings us to this point, and this is where I paused it. But yeah, I just, you know, I don't know if it's like that for you guys or not, but everybody probably has a game that's like that for them. For me, it used to be World of Warcraft, but it's just comfortable, and I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy my life whenever I enter into this game. It's that's maybe overstating it, but hopefully I'm getting the feeling across. It's a nice feeling. All right, stand by, guys. Okay. You know, to describe the emotion I was talking about just a second ago, I thought there's an old song. It is a popular song back in the day, so even if it's not from your era, you may be familiar with it. It's by a band called 311, and it's called, well, I don't know if this is the name of the title, but it's a prominent phrase in the song. It's called "Amber is the color of your energy," and that's what this game feels like to me, at least at the moment right now. You know, when we get to a point where I'm dying a bunch of times to bosses, maybe I won't feel the same way. But we got to go down. We have to descend down this thing. It's pretty treacherous. It looks that way to me anyway. Okay, now from here, I think he rolled off and hit that ledge there and then sort of slid off that, and that's what kept him from taking fall damage. I think that's how that went. But I'm going to use the cattail thing. Where are you at? There you are. And I'm going to try and just drop off right here. Okay. So that worked. And now I can go back to Blessed Dew to continue passively regenning over time. We're almost there. Actually, since we're almost there, I'll go ahead and re-equip the Godskin Swaddling Cloth, because that will give us hit points off of tax. We're about to go through a bunch of already aggroed jellyfish. Yeah, I see we're at full health now. Ow. There we go. And we're not at full health, but I did make some back. That's just, I really like that rune, or that talisman. Okay, so now... darn it. I thought we were through them, and I was wrong. Okay, well, I took some unnecessary hits there. That's unfortunate. You know, just to try and get in the mood of what our character's going through, because I have the lantern on, so things look warm, right? But we need to remember this is an ice cave. Our dude's probably shivering, encased in all that metal. But we want to make these jumps. And we got to get these right, because we can fall to our death. Alright, so it looks like this one's next. And then, I believe here, do another check. Okay, so, yes, right here. Alright, good. Get a little piece of loot. That looks like a really far drop. Is there not another ledge? I don't know, maybe on the opposite wall there? Okay, well we were able to make that drop. Okay. Okay, I want to make sure I've got the right talismans. Yes, I do. I haven't seen this fight. I don't know what we're going up against, but I'm going to pop this. I'm going to pop this. I want to get this ready. Go in here, call up Tish. Pop one of these. Whoops. Uh-oh, what happened here? It's not responding. Oh, here, I didn't get my dagger re-equipped. You done, son? We get the old... Oh, Golden Order Greatsword. That might be nice for a little holy playthrough. I like the idea of playing as holy. It's unfortunate that the game really made it where holy, from what I hear, gets mitigated by a lot of bosses. And I guess it makes sense because a lot of the bosses are from the Golden Order. Or they're aligned with that, you know? Look at that, 153,000 runes. But, anyway, you know, I like the... I've always been attracted to the Holy Paladin kind of thing. I'm watching Cowboy play with this thumbprint shield, and I'm like, dude, that looks so iconic. It makes me wish that I was playing that character, you know, but I am enjoying this dagger build. It is fun. So, stand by. Actually, let's look at what the lighting looks like without the lamp. Alright, stand by, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, and we are pretty much at the end of this episode. Let's do a couple things, though. One, I want to look at the Golden Order Sword and read about it, because there's lore embedded into these things. Not all of them, but this is a legendary armament, I believe. Great sword made of light, modeled after the Elden Ring itself, forged by King Consort Radagon to proudly symbolize the tenets of the Golden Order. Makes you wonder how this misbegotten got a hold of it. One of the legendary armaments. Telltale signs betray that this was once the greatsword bequeathed to him by his first wife, Renala. See, I think that's kind of sick and twisted. But I guess back in the day, and you know, whenever you're up against it, a lot of frivolous things that we make important fall by the wayside. And so, I won't get too much into it because I don't want to bore you, but I've got life experiences that show me that it can oftentimes, your life is an illusion. You think that all this stuff is really super important and that you got to get all this done, and until you get put in a situation where you really do get stripped down to the bare essentials and you find out none of that stuff's important at all. It can all be gotten rid of. Unique skill, establish order, raise the armament and a salute, releasing a golden explosion. Repeated inputs send out waves of golden light. Okay, we're going to take this thing right here back to the beginning, and we're going to level up. Then we will warp out to, I guess I should have done it right now. We'll warp out to the inner consecrated. Let's just do that now. There we go. Inner Consecrated Snowfields. We'll level up right here. In the next episode, we'll be doing some nighttime bosses and maybe getting into the town of Ordinia. I think I said that right. Oh, we're so close. Oh, how close? We're talking just a few hundred. Let us go kill something. We'll go whack these dudes. There's an old 80s phrase. We should bring it back, man. I always thought it was cool. Ice somebody. And it meant, you know, put somebody in a state where their body goes on ice. Because that's what morgues do in order to preserve the body so you can bury it. But, it's been a long time since I've heard that term. You usually hear it in, like, gangster movies, like, mafia movies. Okay, I think that was enough. Am I even going the right direction? Yeah, but let's just warp to it. Alright, we should be able to level up now. Yes. And there we go, we're at 60 vigor. So after this, I'll start pumping back into Arcane. I don't know for how long. I guess the rest of the way, really. I mean, endurance is nice to have. Mind would be nice, but Arcane up to 80, I think, is what people usually aim for, and I'm not anywhere close to that, you know, so I'll confirm. Okay, as I said, in the next episode, we'll be covering some nighttime bosses and perhaps the city of Ordinia. And until then, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I will see you in the next episode where the story continues.